Hi, welcome to a new Yoga for All Bodies Body Positive practice created specially for you. As you can see here in the front, and as usual, you will need your props. You will need a blanket, 2 bolsters, your blocks, and your body. And we're going to get started. Find your comfortable seat on top of your bolster, on top of your blankets. If for any reason sitting like this doesn't feel good in your body today, you can sit on a chair, on your couch, on your bed. Whatever feels amazing in your body today. Now soften the shoulders and just notice your breath. Giving yourself permission to fully arrive to your practice today. And you can gently start rocking your sitting bones side to side. Noticing if your body likes this gentle movement. Notice how the support feels under your sitting bones. And you have the option to continue doing this movement if it feels amazing in your body. If not, you can bring your hands on top of your heart, stopping the movement. Find your heartbeat. And check in with yourself. How are you feeling in this very moment in your body? But most important, how are you feeling in your mind and your heart? As you're feeling your heartbeat, I invite you to set an intention for your practice. An intention is a promise, it's a wish we have for ourselves. So it can be something, today I give myself permission to breathe. I give myself permission to feel everything that I'm feeling without judgment. And every time I speak to myself, I'm going to do it as my own best friend. Big breath in. Let it out. One more time, big breath in. Let it out. Every time we sigh, making a noise, we reset the nervous system. So it's a tool that you have in your practice and also in daily life. And as usual, before our practice, I like to pull a card with a message from the universe. And the message for today's practice is power. So if you can relate with power, I invite you to think about what does power means in your life. And we're ready. Find your super comfortable seat. You can sit with the legs crossed or the soles of the feet together. Whatever feels amazing in your body today. Gently invite your pubic bones to roll down, finding length in your spine. Soften the shoulders. Big breath in, reach the arms up, and pause here. Ground your sitting bones and you're reaching from your whole side body. Big breath in and out. Big breath in, see if you can reach some more. Noticing the sensations in your neck, in the shoulders. Big breath in. Exhale, bring the hands in front of the heart in prayer position. Press the palms into each other, broadening the collarbones. And super active hands here. Pressing them into each other. This is amazing for any kind of pain or hard sensation in your hands or carpal tunnel. Press the palms. One more time, noticing the sensations in the forearms. Big breath in, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands in front of the heart. Big breath in, reach up. Just noticing the sensations in the shoulders and finding the speed that your body is asking you today. Big breath in, reach up. Exhale, bring the hands in front of the heart. One more time, big breath in, reach up. Exhale, bring the hands in front of the heart. And now we circle the other way. Inhale, bring the palms up. Exhale, open and wiggle the fingers. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Now bring the palms up, big breath in. Exhale, bring the hands in front of the heart. Big breath in, reach up, and now you open. So find the speed that feels amazing in your body today. And noticing, maybe today, your body is inviting you to move slowly or faster. And that's why we come to our yoga practice. To reconnect with our needs, reconnect with our body. Inhale up, exhale down. Open and wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. One last time, big breath in. Exhale, bring the hands in front of the heart. Wiggle, 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 and bring the arms by your sides. And now we will continue with some gentle shoulder rolls. So find your super comfortable seat. Change the crossing of the legs at any moment. Don't wait for me to give you that cue. Your body, your practice. Finding length in your spine. And option number one, you bring the hands on top of your thighs. Big breath in, bring the shoulders up. Exhale, back and down. If you want to intensify the sensations, you can bring the fingertips on top of the shoulders. And every time you bring your elbows forward, you invite them to meet in the midline. Inhale up. Exhale, back and down. Inhale up. Exhale, back and down. Finding the speed, finding the amount of movement that your body is asking you today. Stop the movement, shake the hands, shake the arms. Bring them by your side, and we will continue with some gentle neck stretches. So find length in your spine. You can leave your eyes open or closed to just notice. Notice if there's more tension on the right side or the left side. And when you're ready, big breath in. Exhale, bring the chin to the chest. And slowly start making half circles. A good tip is to lead the movement from your nose. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Just noticing how this movement feels in your body today. Big breath in. Let it out. Come back to center. With control, bring your head up and soften the shoulders. Big breath in. Exhale, right ear in the direction of your shoulder. We usually want to bring the shoulder up, so relax the shoulders. The movement is happening with your neck. And you have the option to stay just like this if the sensations are enough for today. If not, you can start exploring some gentle movement leading from your chin, bringing the chin in the direction of your shoulder, then diagonally back to center, maybe opening and closing the mouth. Big breath in and out. Stop the movement and with control, bring your head back to center. And take a moment to notice if there's any difference between the right and the left side. And when you're ready, big breath in. Exhale, left ear in the direction of your shoulder. This second side might be different, so you know your options. stay just like this or exploring some movement. Softening the shoulders. Big breath in. Let it out. Stop the movement with control. Bring your head up and just notice. Big breath in. Let it out with a sigh. Walk your right hand to your side, finding your side bend. Some options here. You can use your block to bring the earth closer to your hands. And if for any reason this doesn't feel good in the shoulders, you can bring the hand to your low back or the hand to the back of your head. Once you notice that you're reaching from your whole side body, gently invite your chest to turn up. Big breath in and out. Inhale, come back to center and side bend second side. The second side might be different, so find the variation that feels amazing in your body today. Gently invite your chest to turn up. Big breath in and out. Inhale, come back to center. And with control, come to your hands and knees. Your tabletop position. You can use your blanket to give extra comfort for your knees. Hands in line with the shoulders. Feet hip distance apart. You can leave your toes tucked or untucked, whatever allows you to feel super stable in your body today. Now transfer the weight to the thumb and index finger in your hands. Gently push the mat away. Inhale, look up, arching your back, finding your cow. Exhale, round, push the mat away, finding your cat. And if for any reason holding weight in your hands today doesn't feel good, you can use one of your pillows or your cushions. You bring the forearms down, palms together, and you explore your cat and cow. Inhale up. Exhale around. Bring the navel towards the spine. Big breath in, look up. Exhale round. Big breath in, arch your back and hold your cow for a moment. Notice how this pose feels in your body. And you have the option to stay just like this, or gently you bring your sitting bones a little bit higher. And you explore some movement, maybe moving the hips side to side, making circles to one side, then the other. Finding the range of motion and the speed that your body is asking you today. Big breath in and out. Big breath in. Exhale, round your spine and hold your cat. Bring the navel towards the spine. And when you're ready, you stay just like this or you explore some movement, always holding your cat. Movements at your hip, making circles. Inhale, come back to your tabletop position, separate the knees, and find your child's pose. You can leave the arms long in front of you, maybe the forearms down, if for any reason you want to lift your head up today, or you can rest your forehead on your block or at the back of your hands. Whatever your choice, soften your belly, find your breath. Big breath in Let it out. Inhale, come back to your tabletop position and have your blocks nearby. I'm going to move my dog. This is Trixie Pixie, and she also wants to practice. Bring the blocks to the top of your mat. Big breath in. Exhale, right foot forward, finding your low lunge. Some options here. You can bring your blocks to the inside of your front foot to make space for your body, or you can frame the front foot. Whatever allows you to feel super stable in your practice. Press the hands into your blocks, finding length in your spine. And you have the option to stay just like this, or you gently bring your pelvis forward, intensifying the stretch of your back quad. Then you bring the pelvis back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. You can even invite your front leg to straighten, exploring the movement and the amount of movement that your body is asking you today. Inhale forward. Exhale, bring the hips back. This is amazing if you have been sitting a lot and you notice that you're holding tension at the front of your hips. Amazing. Inhale forward and hold it. Find your breath. Notice the sensations in your body. Big breath in. Let it out. Inhale, come back to your neutral low lunge and bring the right leg back. And we set up for the second side. Big breath in. Exhale, left foot forward. You know the options for your blocks. Press the hands, finding length in your spine. And when you're ready, you start bringing your pelvis forward and back. Inhale forward. Exhale back. And maybe the second side feels different in your body because we don't use our body in a balanced way. So explore what this second side needs today. Last time you go back. Inhale forward and hold your quad stretch. Big breath in. Let it out. Inhale, come back to your low lunge. Bring that left leg back, coming back to your tabletop position. Now walk your hands a few inches forward. So now the hand is not directly under the shoulder. Push the mat away. Transfer the weight to the thumb and index finger. You can leave your toes tucked or untucked. One more time, push the mat away. Can you notice how your arms, how your core is turning on? That's the action, that's the sensation we are looking for in this pose. Push the mat away. Big breath in. Exhale, bring the hips back. And you're pushing and pressing so much with your hands that your mat is actually moving forward. Inhale, come forward. And when you're forward, you don't let your belly hang here. You're pushing the mat away. This is similar to a half plank. Exhale, bring the hips back and push the mat away. Inhale forward, feel your power. Exhale, hips back. Inhale forward. This is a downward facing dog variation. You are still building arm strength, only in a super accessible way. So now you know you have the option to continue rocking back and forth, or you come to stillness, push the mat away, and you bring the hips up and back in downward facing dog. Whatever your body is asking you today. If you are in down dog, push the mat away. And you can bend one knee, then the other. Big breath in. Let it out. One more time, big breath in. Let it out. Come to your tippy toes, bend the knees, gaze forward, and mindfully come to the top of your mat. If you're rocking back and forth, you can use your block. Then bringing one foot forward, then the other, and you come to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And as you can see, I'm using my blocks to bring the earth closer to my hands. Using blocks allows you to maintain the knees straight and always find length in your spine. Exhale, forward fold. Release the head, release the neck. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right leg back. Pivot the back foot approximately 45 degrees. Bend the front knee, finding your warrior one. You can start with the hands at your hips to gently invite the hips to face forward. Never forcing, only until they stop. Bend the front knee. And when you're ready, you decide if you want to stay like this, maybe hands in prayer position, or you bring the arms up. Whatever your body is asking you today. Now gently press through the outer edge of the back foot, finding your power. Big breath in. Let it out. Now bring the hands to your blocks. Press the hands into your blocks. And bring your pelvis back, straightening the front knee. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. And notice maybe today it feels better in your body to just hold the knee straight. So experiment. What sensations is your body asking you today? Inhale, straighten, and hold the right leg straight. Big breath in. Let it out. Bend the front knee, hands to the hips, lean forward, coming to the top of your mat. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Release the head, release the neck. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left leg back. Pivot the back foot 45 degrees. Bend the front knee. You can go wide with your legs if you need extra stability today. Gently invite your hips, the front of your hips to face forward. And when you're ready, you decide. Hands on the hips, hands in prayer position, or you bring the arms up. This second side might feel different. Push through the back foot. Big breath in. Let it out. Hands to your blocks, and you decide. You stay like this with the knee bent, maybe straighten, or you make it dynamic. You bend, inhale, straighten, exhale, bend, inhale, straighten. Find the speed, find the amount of movement that your body is asking you today. Big breath in. Let it out. Bend the front knee and come to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back, gaze a little bit forward. Exhale, forward fold. Release the head, release the neck. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right leg back. Pivot the back foot 90 degrees this time. You open the hips, finding your warrior two. Press through the outer edge of the back foot. Bend the front knee. And when you're ready, you open the arms. If for any reason bringing the arms by the sides doesn't feel good in your body, hands to the hips. Find your power. Pay attention that you're not bringing the knee inwards, knee in line with your heel. Big breath in. Let it out. Big breath in and out. Bring the forearm to the front thigh and reach up, side angle. If you want to intensify the sensations, you can bring your arm by your ear for extended side angle. Press the forearm into the thigh to create space in your ribs. Big breath in. Let it out. Inhale, come back to your warrior two. Flip the front palm, reach forward and back. Reverse warrior. Big breath in. Let it out. Inhale, come back to your warrior two. Hands to the hips, parallel the feet into each other, and we set up for prasarita. So you can bring one of your blocks. If for any reason you have any kind of low back compression, bring the toes a little bit inwards. Hands to the hips, press the feet into your mat. Big breath in. Exhale, you hinge at the hips and fall forward. You can bring the hands to your blocks. Release the head, release the neck. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back, press the hands into your block or into your mat. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Press the feet into your mat, engage your abdominals, hands to the hips, and with control, come all the way up. Heel to the feet together, coming to the top of your mat. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, left leg back. Pivot the back foot 90 degrees. Bend the front knee. Open the arms. Warrior two, second side. Just notice, maybe the second side feels different at the hips, at the knee. Just connecting with the sensations in your body. You know your options. Big breath in. Let it out. Big breath in and out. Now bring the forearm to the front thigh and you reach up, side angle pose or extended side angle. Big breath in. Let it out. Inhale, come back to your warrior two. Flip the front palm, reach forward and back. Reverse warrior, second side. Paying attention that your torso is still facing forward. Usually with this pose, we want to make a back bend, but this is a side bend. Big breath in. Let it out. Come back to your warrior two. Hands to the hips. Parallel the feet into each other, and we set up for prasarita. For this second side, you can interlace your hands behind you. Whatever your body is asking you today. Press the feet, big breath in, finding length in your spine. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fall forward. If interlacing the fingers doesn't feel good in your body, you can bring the hands to your low back. Big breath in. Let it out. Big breath in and out. Press the feet, bring the hands to your low back, and with control, come all the way up. Heel to the feet together and come to the top of your mat. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Release the head, release the neck. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, your choice. You step back into your plank or your tabletop position. Push the mat away. Exhale, come all the way down to your belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog, child's pose, or your downward facing dog variation. And we all meet in downward or your downward facing dog variation. Big breath in. Let it out. Come to your tippy toes, bend the knees, gaze forward, and mindfully come to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. You can say yes with the head, say no. Press the feet into your mat. Big breath in, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands in front of the heart. And take a moment to pause here. You can have your eyes open or closed. And if it feels natural in your body, bring your hands to your heart. Notice if the rhythm of your heart has changed since the beginning of your practice. And as you're feeling your heart, send yourself extra love, extra kindness, and acceptance. Big breath in. Let it out. Bring the arms by your sides and with control, come to sit on your mat. Sit on top of one of your blankets or a thin pillow to create a gentle elevation for your hips. And for this part, you can have your strap nearby. You will sit with the legs long in front of you. Bring your hands to your low back to notice if you're rounding your spine, your low back. If that is happening, you need a little bit more height under your hips. Flex the feet. And take a moment to notice if you need to separate your legs a little bit. For example, I have a belly, so if I have my legs together, I can't fall forward. So I need to separate my legs. Take the space your body needs today. Flex the feet, engaging your legs. Big breath in, find length in your spine. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fall forward. You can leave your hands on your chins. You can use your strap right in the middle of the feet. Pay attention that you're not rounding your low back. We always want to reach for the sky with our spine. Find your breath. Big breath in. Let it out. Flex the feet one more time. Engage your abdominals and with control, come all the way up. Now bring the soles of the feet together, finding your butterfly pose. If you want a deeper stretch, you will bring your heels closer to your pubic bones. For a gentle stretch, you bring your feet forward, creating a diamond shape with your legs. Before folding forward, bring the hands to your low back one more time, because now we have a different position of our pelvis. So maybe you need a little bit more height. Bring the hands on top of your knees for a moment. You can leave your eyes open or closed. Just noticing how this feels in your body, how this feels in your hips, how this feels in your low back. And you have the option to stay just like this, or you gently start moving your torso, inhaling forward, exhale back. You're rocking on your sitting bones, creating spinal movements, finding the speed, finding the amount of movement that your body is asking you today. Stop the movement and now circle the other way. Just noticing, we always have a side that has more movement than the other. Big breath in and out. Come back to center, finding length in your spine. Press the feet into each other, engaging your core, engaging your legs. You have the option to stay just like this. If not, you take a big breath in. Exhale, you hinge at the hips and fall forward. You can leave the hands on your mat, or you can use one of your pillows to support your forehead. And once you feel comfortable in the pose, you decide if you want to continue pressing the feet into each other in a more active way, or you want to invite relaxation into your body. Now we're starting to transition into our resting part of class. So you decide, whatever your choice, notice the sensations in your hips, in your spine. Big breath in. Let it out. Press the feet into each other. Firm your lower belly to the back side of your body. And with control, come all the way up. You can use your hands to help your knees come together. Extend the legs long for a moment in front of you. You can rest your arms behind you. Just noticing. Notice the sensations in your legs, in the inner legs, on your hips. Big breath in. Let it out. With control, come back to center and all the way down to your back. Have your strap nearby and you can use your blanket for extra support under your head. Remove the props that you won't be using so you're extra comfortable today. With control, you come all the way down to your back. Feet hip distance apart, arms by your side. And just notice how this pose feels in your back. Notice the amount of surface of your glutes that is in contact with your body. Notice the natural curves of your spine. Big breath in. Let it out. Separate your feet almost as wide as your mat and gently windshield wiper the knees. The more you separate the feet, the more release for your low back, so you can play with the placement of your feet, maybe closer to each other, away from each other. Big breath in. Let it out. Stop the movement. Bring the feet hip distance apart one more time. And we will set up for our first resting pose. This is a pose that is called Supta Padangusthasana, but we add a hammock for our head. So it's a gentle neck stretcher. If once you are in the pose, you notice that no, this doesn't feel good in my neck, come out and you can do the same one only with your leg. So you will grab your strap and you will create a big loop. The biggest loop that you can make with your strap. Once you have it secured, You will place the strap at the back of your head. A good tip is bringing it closer to the ears. So almost like the strap is a pair of glasses. You have it at the top of your ears. And when you're ready, you bring your right foot inside the strap. And as you can see on your screen, you will elevate your head gently. Pay attention that you have a big loop so you're not overstretching your leg. We want the leg in a 90-degree angle with your hip socket. You can play with the position of your strap and pay attention that the rings are not behind your head because we want to relax here. Now find a comfortable position for your arms. Palms facing up, hands on your belly. And once you feel welcome and safe in the pose, you invite relaxation in. Softening the feet, the legs, your belly. Softening your jaw, the forehead. And if for any reason this doesn't feel good in your neck, you remove it from your head and you can use the same loop to bring your wrist or forearms down inside the strap to create the gentle tension for your leg. Finding the stretch, finding the sensations that your body is asking you today. Scan your body to notice if there's any part that you can soften some more. Maybe the toes, the fingers, your jaw. Big breath in. Let it out. Big breath in and out. With control, remove the strap, bend the knee, and bring both knees to your chest for a moment. Send your awareness to your neck to notice how this pose feels in your body. You can even rock side to side, giving your low back a gentle massage. And when you're ready, you stop the movement and you set up for the second side. One more time, placing your strap in your head, then extending the left leg up. This second leg might feel different, so adjust your body as needed. And once you're welcome in the pose, you invite relaxation in. Softening the toes, the leg, the glutes, your belly, the shoulders, the arms, the fingers. Big breath in. Let it out. Big breath in and out. With control, come out of the pose, bending the knee, removing your strap. Bringing one more time, both knees to the chest. You can use your strap to help you in this task if you want extra relaxation. Soften the shoulders, and you can gently rock side to side if it feels amazing in your body. Big breath in. Let it out. Release your legs. With control, roll to your favorite side and use your arm strength to put yourself up into your seat. And now we will continue with our next pose, a gentle heart opener. So we have some options. You can use your blanket. You can open it one more time to create more cushion for your back, for your glutes, for your sacrum. Option number one, if you want a deeper stretch, you will grab one of your cushions, you bring it to the top of your mat, and you will sit in front of this structure. This is option number one. If you want a more gentle stretch, you will bring one of your cushions in horizontal position and the other in vertical position. And you will sit in front of this ramp. The placement of your body is the same in whatever option you decide. There's no space between your sacrum and your ramp. Bend the knees, and with control, come all the way down. You can leave your knees bent, or if you notice that you don't have any kind of compression in your low back, you can go ahead and straighten the legs. Now decide an amazing placement for your arms. Maybe by the sides, palms facing up, hands on your heart, hands on your belly. And once your whole body is supported by your props, you invite relaxation in, softening the feet, the legs, your belly, the shoulders, the arms, the fingers. Softening the muscles of the face, reminding your mind and your body that you give yourself permission to rest, because you are already doing more than enough. Now you have the option to continue resting in this pose if it feels amazing in your body. If not, to take a big breath in, let it out with a sigh, and slowly, with the least amount of effort possible, you roll to your favorite side. Put yourself up and set up for your final resting pose, Shavasana. Any variation that your body is asking you today. Maybe with a bolster under your knees, a blanket or a pillow to support your head. Whatever your choice, separate the arms from your body so you can breathe with freedom. and invite your mind and your body to receive all the benefits from your practice. Start to pay attention to your breath. Wiggle the fingers, the toes. Stretch the arms overhead like waking up in the morning. And slowly, with the least amount of effort possible, roll to your favorite side and use your arm strength to put yourself up into your comfortable seat. With the legs crossed, eyes open or closed, whatever feels amazing in your body. And if you need to stay in your Shavasana for longer, you go ahead and do it. Bring your hands on top of your heart, finding your heartbeat. And check in with yourself. How are you feeling in your body after your practice? But most important, how are you feeling in your mind and your heart? Remember the intention you set at the beginning, knowing that this intention applies every moment, everywhere, always, not only during your practice. And congratulate yourself. Thank yourself for being here, taking the time to enjoy living in your own and unique body and taking care of yourself, because self-care is self-love. Bring your arms behind you, grabbing opposite forearms, opposite elbows, opposite wrists, whatever is available in your body today. Bring the chin to the chest in signal of sealing all the benefits from your practice. Bring your head up and the hands in front of the heart in Anjali mudra. We bow forward. The light in me honors the light in you. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, and I will see you very soon.